today is Thursday, May 1st, the 1st of May, start of a new month. And today I kind of was reminded of something that has always made an impact on me, and my mom has actually always told me, and I kind of just need to be reminded of it and take action on it. And then I also want to kind of let that transition into kind of starting a new month and that kind of thing. So the thing that I learned today, or kind of relearned, kind of was reminded of, is that how you spend your time reveals your priorities, right? How you spend your time reveals your priorities. Time reveals your priorities. So if your priority is working really hard at a goal, or like maybe your academics or something like that, then you're going to spend a lot of time on that, right? But if your priority is like a sport maybe, then you're going to spend a lot of time on that. But if your priority is your own satisfaction and your priority is distracting yourself, then you're going to spend a lot of time distracting yourself, right? So a lot of times it is helpful to see, okay, how am I spending my time? Therefore, what am I prioritizing? So if I am procrastinating all the time, scrolling all the time, distracting myself all the time, then I'm prioritizing those things, right? I'm prioritizing those things that those things that I'm using as distractions. But if I am spending my time working really hard at this one thing, then I can see, okay, that is the thing that I am prioritizing, right? So it's helpful to just use that to kind of audit yourself to see what are your priorities, how are you spending your time. And I'm not trying to say that the longer you spend time doing something doesn't mean that you're going to be better at it, right? But I do think that it is a pretty good measure of what you're prioritizing, right? How you spend your time reveals what your priorities are. And that's kind of just something I had to be reminded of, because as I'm trying to finish the school year, I'm not prioritizing my school, right? And so I'm spending my time doing other things and I'm not prioritizing my school, and I kind of just have to wake up to that and kind of just get back on it. And today I was thankfully able to do that, like get back on track and prioritize what I need to prioritize, right? And a lot of times it can be hard to, I think that's why time management is hard, because we want to prioritize all of these different things. But a priority inherently is like something is above something else. So you can't have 6 priorities, right? Like that's not how priorities work, right? You need to actually prioritize 1 or 2 things. So I think it's just helpful to think about it in both ways. So like, how are you spending your time? Therefore, what are your priorities? But also think about it the other way. What are your priorities? Therefore, how do you want to spend your time? Right? So I just think that was something that has always made an impact on me. Like my mom would always tell me that, or used to always tell me that when I was like procrastinating, or if I was not spending my time well, she'd be like, how you spend your time reveals your priorities. It shows your priorities. So if you want better time management, then you need better prioritization. I actually talked about that in last month, or not last month, now that it's May, in March's, or was it March? Maybe it was February. I don't know. But I talked about that in a recent video. I'll have that linked somewhere about like how to be better at time management and procrastination and all that kind of stuff. So that's the main thing that I learned today, but I kind of wanted to use that as a transition into thinking about starting a new month, right? Because not only are we starting a new month, which is May in 2025, but also we are a third of the way through 2025, which seems kind of stressful, because maybe you're thinking a lot about, all the things that you haven't done yet, all the things you haven't accomplished yet. So I kind of just want to use this time to, I think because it's the beginning of a new month, because we're starting the next third of this month, just like audit yourself. Like, how are you doing with this year? Take a look at your goals, review them. Are you actually making progress on them, right? Are you actually forming those habits, building those systems, etc., right? How is that going for you guys? You can leave it in the comments below, and also I have a Discord community, so this is where we can discuss these kinds of things. But just audit yourself, like, how are your goals going? How is the year going so far? And like, your year isn't just defined, how good your year was isn't just defined by the goals you accomplished, right? Like, how is everything else? Like, has it been mostly positive, mostly negative? Like, how is that going? What are some things that you need to be better at? Maybe the thing you need to be better at is just actually taking action on your goals, right? Building those systems, forming those habits, actually making progress towards those goals, right? And I think especially if you're a student with summer coming up, that is a great time to work on your goals, right? And I'm gonna make a video about that soon. But yeah, just like, how are your goals going? How is the year going? And more importantly, how are you going to take that? What have you learned over the past 3 months? And how are you going to bring that into the next 3 months? Learn from that, and what are you looking to improve on in this upcoming month, right? So I think these are important questions to ask, no matter if you like have big goals or maybe you don't, maybe you're not a big goal person, but like, I just think it's important to reflect on how the past 3 months have gone, learn from whatever has gone on in the past 3 months, and try to take those learnings and bring them into the future and try to make the next 3 months better, maybe, or maybe the same, honestly, the same or better than the last 3 months. Yeah, how are your goals going? How has the past 3 months been? And how are you going to learn from that? What have you learned in the past 3 months? And how are you looking to, like, what are the things you're trying to do better in the next 3 months? So I do think one thing that I've been doing recently is monthly goals. So I usually just have like my three main goals for the year. So like, we have the mental, physical, and spiritual goals, right? So I have those 3 main goals for myself. But it's been really helpful to have monthly goals like that, where I don't need to restrict myself and just like try to have monthly goals and try to accomplish them. And a lot of times I don't accomplish all of them, but it is still, helpful, because I have this crusty old whiteboard that I look at almost every day, and it's just helpful to have that. So something a little bit different. We're going to look at my crusty old whiteboard, and you're gonna form my goals for May with me. Okay, so sorry if it's a bit dark, the lighting is a little bit weird over here, but for me specifically, I kind of have 4 main buckets that I kind of hit with my monthly goals. For me, that is my YouTube, my school, my softball, and then recently just like money and like income, because that's been I'm trying to make that more of a priority in a like as sustainably as possible. So first, with my YouTube, I don't know if you guys know how this works, but I recently got 3,000 watch hours, and I'd like to get 4,000. So I'm going to put, we're gonna put 3,250 watch hours, which would be another 250 closer to 4,000. It's kind of hard to explain, but in terms of YouTube analytics, that's what I'd like to hit. I also just hit 2,000 subscribers recently, so thank you for that. Right now, I'm not really thinking about like subscribers right now. With my YouTube, I kind of just want to figure out like my content, figure out like have a better vision, figure out like what my vision looks like for future content, just what I want my channel to represent and look like. So that's a goal of mine. I encourage you, like, as I'm doing this, maybe get out a sheet of paper, maybe if you have a whiteboard or something like this, just like write down your monthly goals, like figure out what those main buckets are for you and write down your goals. Yeah, so these are kind of the 2 main ones that I'm thinking for like this kind of YouTube bucket. I just want to figure out kind of more like better what my vision is and get 3,250 watch hours. So that's for YouTube. For school, I just need to finish it. I really just want to finish school. I mean, I am almost, like, Lord willing, I will finish this month, like, in terms of, like, my schedule. Yeah, I'm really just kind of done with school. I'm really excited for summer to happen, because I feel like my content and just all of my goals will, like, really exponentially grow. So I'm really excited to finish school. But I also kind of just want to, in terms of like next school year, I'm thinking a lot about solidifying a study system for myself. because I feel like every year I kind of do this. I create a study system and then I don't stay consistent with it. And I feel like I know a lot about learning how to learn, but I kind of want to just like truly apply it and create a good, really good study system for myself. So those are my goals for kind of like in the school bucket. And then next for softball, I want to make the high school team. I have tryouts coming up soon, so that's kind of just my main goal for right now, just to make the team. And then also within softball, I kind of put in like working out and like going to the gym. So I want to, right now I kind of just work out at home. So I do want to go to like an actual gym at some point. This was actually a goal for last month, but wasn't able to make that possible. But I do want to actually just go to the gym, like an actual gym instead of like my at-home workout setup, because it's honestly not the greatest. And along with that, I'm kind of trying to bulk up, as gym goers would say. I'm honestly just trying to bulk up in weight so I can just be stronger and better for like softball and just overall health. So I do want to gain at least 8 pounds, which would be 2 pounds per week, which is just a pretty steady bulk. If I'm in like a calorie surplus, if you know anything about that, but that's another thing for me. But I feel like these are kind of the main things. I want to just go to the gym, bulk up, make the high school team, and kind of get settled in that kind of space. That is my YouTube, my school, and my softball. And then lastly, just like money. So I want to make and sell a digital product this month. I've been really just trying to focus on building a really good digital products. Honestly, like for you guys, for my community, but also just in general, I really want to just dive deeper into the online money making area and space, because I feel like where I'm at in life right now, I feel like that's kind of, if I want to make money, that would be the best option for me right now. So I really want to make and sell a really good digital product that I'm proud of. Because this is a topic for another video, but a lot of times it feels like my projects are not complete and I end up not being very proud of them, because there was always more I could do. So I really want to make it like a really good digital product that I'm actually proud of and that I can actually feel confident in charging people for, right? But also just in general, I want to experiment more with making money online. So whether that's like e-commerce or like, I don't know, social media or like agencies or something like that, I want to just experiment more with making money online, because I think that's honestly gonna be a better strategy than not doing anything, right? So like I said, these are my main goals for now. If you guys want to share your goals, then I would definitely join the Discord, because there's a specific space for that where you guys can share your goals. So I would definitely encourage you to make your goals for May, define what those kind of buckets are in your life, and just have a few goals that you want to accomplish within the month, and make the effort to complete them. So definitely join the Discord if you want to share your goals, and we can encourage each other with our progress on our goals and share our progress. So yeah, that's what I learned today, right? Your time reveals your priorities, and when you're starting a new month, kind of audit yourself and see where has life been going and where do you want it to go in the next 3 months. So make your May goals. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, then I would love a like or a comment. If you want to see more, then definitely subscribe. This is a video I posted yesterday. You can subscribe in that corner. And if you subscribe, I'll see you in tomorrow's video.